What's up, guys? So we're in another video today. See, now in this video I'm going to be playing this mod called Voidscape. Now Voidscape adds a new dimension called, well, Voidscape, and it's supposed to be this dimension underneath like the overworld in the void. As you all know, bedrock is like the lowest kind of layer, and like below that is like the void. There's nothing else. But in this mod there is now a dimension that revolves around the void. And I'll also be showing you how to get to the dimension as well. But anyway, let's sew the blocks and also the weapons and armor as well. So yeah, now anyway, let's get started. And you also have that as well. You also have that, and it might make some noises, so hopefully it won't be too disruptive. But anyway, you have the Voidic Crystal. Voidic Crystal ore and Voidic Crystal. Now the Voidic Crystal, you'll actually need that for the portal. Anyway, and then Titanite. Oh yeah, Titanite. Okay. Anyways, you have that. Then you have fleshy ore, and it's like a netherrack, and it's kind of like ugh. Anyway, then you have otherworldly flesh. Ugh. And then you have a strange ore, and then you also have a thunder rock, which, if you're wondering, is what that thunder noise came from, or the lightning. So then you also have anti-rock, cracked astral rock, and also, wait a minute, I placed the same block twice, bruh. Whatever, it doesn't matter, I placed the same one twice, doesn't matter. So yeah, now anyway, now the next two blocks are simply just called null. So they're the same kind of block. I mean, they're called, it's a crystal kind of sounding block, interesting. But anyway, it's just null. One of them is purely black and one of them's purely white. So yeah, anyway, and then you have Voidic Core, Voidic Liquefier, Voidic Diffuser, Thunder Nylium, Thunder Roots, and then Thunder Wart, and then this right over here is the Thunder Vines, Thunder Fungus, and then you also have some wood here, so you have the Thunder Stem right over here. So you also have that, and then you have the Hyphae, of course, the stripped Hyphae. I don't need this egg, no thank you. And then you also have the planks, the stairs, the slabs, and then right over here are the final blocks, I believe. These are the final blocks. So then you also have the ethereal fruit plant. Wait a minute, they're all the same thing, they're just different colors. Alright, so you have ethereal fruit plant, and they're just different colors. So you have that, and then, wow, these are large. But anyway, so you have that right over here. Now right over here is the first kind of armor. So yeah, now anyway, we have Voidic Crystal, which if we look at this, for example, if we look at this, we have some pretty good stats, and we even have new stats, such as Voidic damage resistance and plus 5% Voidic infusion resistance. So we also have some new stats as well in this mod. And then right over here is the corrupt tool set and armor. So yeah, then you also have these. Come on. Now anyway, and then you have this, and then you have another new one, or well, two new ones. You have a Voidic paranoia resistance and Voidic visibility. So you have that as well. And then this one's actually an elytra as well. So this one has a built-in elytra, it looks like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So you have that one, which has a built-in elytra. And anyway, this is Titanite, yeah. And then you have this right over here, of course. You have all this kind of stuff. And you have Voidic damage. That's one with the weapons and stuff. And then you have Voidic arrow damage for the bow and a crossbow. So you also have that right over here. And then these don't really have any new stats right over here. So you also have these as well. And then you have Ichar. So this is Ichar right over here. Pretty cool. It does a lot of damage as well. So this right over here is an axe, and that does 14 damage. I can only imagine how much like these do when you have like enchants on them as well. So it must be really powerful. So you have all this kind of stuff. Once again, pretty good stats. And then we have the final set right over here, which is the Astral, which the Astral is really good. As you can see, like 15 damage, really good. So you have this kind of stuff right over here. And then you have, whatever, Oh, come on. I'm just picky. I don't know. But anyway, you have Astral right over here. So yeah, then you have all of this kind of stuff. Really good stats as well. So once again, and I mean, I think it would look really cool if you were to wear these. I think if you wore these would look really cool. So yeah, now anyway, okay, that'll probably be the, as I was just saying. Now anyway, this is the dimension right over here, or the portal to get to the dimension. So you'll need voidic crystals, and you'll need charred bone right over here. Let me go far away. Anyway, so you have these two items you need. So you need voidic crystal and charred bone. So you'll need both of these. Let me just place these. And then it'll make a nice, interesting sound right over here. And it also gives you an achievement as well. So yeah, now anyway, let's go into the dimension. Okay, so we're back now. Now we're in the dimension right here, and I actually should have shown the portal animation, as it's actually really cool. And then also another thing right over here, and we'll get to this in a second because this is actually really cool, but there's actually Aether compatibility with this mod. So I also installed the Aether mod right over here. Wait a minute. Okay, it's just some weird overlay effect. Or maybe that's due to the lack of light. Let's grab out a torch. So yeah, now anyway, okay, it's hard for it to be lit up. Interesting, like for light. Interesting. But anyway, so you have that, like, it's only giving 14 blocks. Alright, so I'm getting a little bit distracted right over here. But anyway, I had to turn off the thunder as well because it was just way too loud. It was constant, so I had to turn that off. I should have just turned it off at the beginning of the video. But anyway, there's Aether compatibility. So you can also install the Aether mod and you'll be able to have the Aether biome in the Voidscape dimension, but only if you install it, of course. Only if you do that. So yeah, now anyway, I'm going to be showcasing each and every one of the biomes in this mod. So yeah, now anyway, you know what? Let's go to the first one right over here, which is the Thunder Forest. Which the Thunder Forest looks kind of cool. And I think one of the aesthetics this mod is trying to go for is kind of glitchy, if that makes sense. Not like glitchy in like the sense that it's like broken, but like accidentally, but like as you can see, like for example with the null blocks, you can kind of tell that's supposed to be supported kind of like a glitch almost. So it's supposed to kind of be like that. So I kind of find that interesting a little bit. So yeah, now anyway, and then this dimension, okay, and then some weird once again, the weird overlay effects as well. And then you also have Thunder Spires. So these are the Thunder Spires, which these are really cool. And these are the Thunder Rocks. So even though they look almost the same as Bedrock, or well, they look the same, the difference is between Thunder Rock and Bedrock is that Thunder Rock emits light. So yeah, now anyway, once again, obviously if you were in survival mode, you couldn't really break, I think, most of these blocks. Like I want to see something right over here. So can you break this? No, you can't. You can break these though. You can do that, of course, because it's not Bedrock. But anyway, that's also pretty interesting because Bedrock, of course, you can't break that. So you're going to, if you want to build in this dimension, you're a little bit more limited, as you can't like manipulate the terrain as much if you're presuming you're in survival mode, of course. But anyway, yeah, that I think I might just be able to showcase all the biomes that's here. But anyway, so you have the, okay, well, you have a couple biomes. So you have the null biome, which is where you can find, ooh. Unfortunately, it seems like they don't give you spawn eggs, but I saw that there was like a few different mobs. So unfortunately, I won't be able to showcase all the mobs, I don't think, because they didn't provide spawn eggs, unfortunately. I think they probably should do that. I mean, to be fair, though, this is a older version. It's not the most recent version of this mod, but even then, I think the most recent version is just fixing a bug, so I don't know. But either way, at least in this version, you can't get the spawn eggs, unfortunately. But there's new mobs. There is new mobs, though. So yeah, now anyway, so you have that, and then you had Void Biome as well. So you have that, and then you have this weird overlay effect. I don't know what it is. It's just some weird overlay effect. But anyway, you know what? Let's just teleport to the next biome. So yeah. Okay, so we're in the next biome right over here, which this is the Aether biome, of course. Now, as I did say, like, I mean, well, I did show you there, we did go to the Aether biome, but I don't know. So once again, it looks like they also have the mobs from the Aether as well. And then you also have an end biome. Pretty interesting. So I looked, and there's actually not that many biomes. So I'm not sure if I'll be showcasing another biome next, because Actually, there is another one that I found that I haven't checked out yet, so I will be showcasing another biome. But anyway, this mod doesn't seem to have many new biomes though, which is fine. So I mean, at least I don't have to showcase a whole bunch of biomes. And I guess that's a plus, yeah. But anyway, so you have this right over here, and then these are okay. These are just flying cows. Yeah, these are just flying cows. It's just hard to see the cow part of it. Now I also tried giving myself night vision, but it didn't work. So yeah, I can't really use night vision, it looks like. But anyway, so you have that right over here. So yeah, so this right over here is the Aether biome. So yeah, now anyway, let's go to the next biome. Okay, so this right over here is the Nether biome. Now the Nether biome, I actually think it's nice and kind of cozy a little bit. And the reason I say that is kind of just the lava. Kind of nice. It's a pretty dark, kind of desolate kind of dimension. And then you have this nice warm kind of lava. So that's pretty nice. So the Nether biome seems to be based off of the Crimson Forest biome. So that's what it seems to be based off of. Yeah, and then we have another one. We have the Thunder Forest biome right above. Interesting. Now anyway, so you have this one right over here. So you have both an end and a nether dimension biome. So you have both of those. So yeah. Now anyway, there's not much to showcase here. So let's go to the next biome. Okay, so we're in the next biome right over here. Now this right over here is the anti-spires biome, which this one seems to be the opposite of the spires biome, which this one seems to be inverted right over here. And I was having trouble a little bit trying to find this biome. I mean, I was able to teleport to it, but it kind of like was underground in like, I mean, in blocks and so I couldn't see, I couldn't really showcase the biome, but I managed to find this little pocket right over here. So I'm guessing this is what the biome is supposed to look like. So you have this one right over here. It's basically the same thing as the spires, but it's kind of upside down basically. So this is what this one is right over here. It's a pretty interesting idea. So yeah, anyway, let's go to the next biome. Okay, so we're in the final biome right over here, which this one is the overworld. So you have one for both the overworld, nether, and end. And also if you're playing the Aether, if you have the Aether mod installed, you also have the Aether dimension as well. So you have all 4 of those dimensions in this dimension right over here. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, now anyway, this is the overworld, and it's just a nice little pocket of the overworld in the Voidscape dimension. So you have that, and it's just a kind of like plains, not really plains, I don't think, but you have like a couple of trees. So you have that, and the color right over here for the grass is kind of like a swampy kind of green. So yeah, so you have that right over here. Yeah, and then, interesting. The lighting here looks pretty glossy, to be honest. Anyway, I just noticed that. But anyway, so you have that right over here. So that's the final biome. So let's go back to the overworld. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. Now anyway, that'll be it for the video today. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.